and ice is a reflection on what has happened, but also an opportunity for us to look forward, to understand the role of artists and what we as citizens can do to help our world.
How can the work we make have an impact on the world? I mean, for me, the challenge is, it's one thing to make a photograph. It's another thing to create a tool of visual activism.
I didn't feel I could write about climate change anymore. Nobody was listening. I felt like I was, there's an expression in Chinese to play a zither to a cow. And I thought, isn't there some other way to get into people's consciousness? And I thought, let's try it visually.
Sitting here is really a humbling moment as a writer to look at these images around us. It is kind of proof of concept of this extraordinary exhibition to just see the way in which these images have this way that is really beyond words.
I was raised to know that we are all interconnected and interrelated, not just to each other as humans, but to every living thing on this planet. When I make these images, these portraits of my ancestors' water, our ancestors' water, I know that I have a responsibility to tell their story. This is our heritage and our legacy. And I think it was Jacques Cousteau who said, "You will not love something you do not know, and you will not save something you do not love." I need you to fall in love with our planet. I need you to understand just how precious it is.
We don't get a choice anymore of we'll focus on this and we'll ignore that. The world doesn't tolerate that. And last time I looked, the planet itself doesn't necessarily accord to the political calendar of the year. It has its own rhythm, and rhythms which have been violated by human impact on it. Our failure to act becomes a matter of intergenerational justice for what we morally then conclude can safely be bequeathed to the generation which follows us.
What role are our generations meant to serve in securing our future, your granddaughter's future, your granddaughter's grandchildren's future?
One of the famous civil rights organizers once said in the 60s, nothing important is obtained without a demand. So when you say, what is the generation of older people in power now going to give your generation, what are you going to demand be given? And I say that not to shift the burden to you, but in recognition of the way our political system operates. Young people have always been in the vanguard of these morally based social movements demanding change. Political will is itself a renewable resource. Our job is to renew the political will to get this done.
Even these ecologically degraded spaces have a sort of poetry to them. They have a sort of beauty, and connecting to that feeling is one that opens you up to the environment rather than closes you off.